Frank. Looks like the guys want to fight you rather than wrestle you today. Oh,
yeah.
Jeez.
Well, you know, they don't like the pressure, and they don't like being collar tied, and they don't like when guys are physical back with them, so that's what I love. You know, if they want to fight, bring it. I like
Do you
fighting.
feel them getting frustrated? Because they can't score on you.
And it's one thing that I've had to train myself to do is stay composed, not let my emotions get the best of you. As you can see with him, he was exhausted in the second period because he let his emotions get the best of him and he broke himself down, and I'll stay the course and grind him down.
Yeah, so obviously, not only you're beating these guys, but you're making them like lose their composure.
Yeah.
Do you feel really good about what you're doing out there?
I do. You know, I have a game plan, I have a style, and I think, you know, that's how I beat guys that might be a little bit better than me, might have a better pedigree. I just outfight them. You know, so when I made that match a fight and he fought back, I liked it. You know, he was getting a little crazy because, you know, he was really blatantly headbutting me, and that's fine. You know, we were in there wrestling hard. I respect him, you know, but obviously I don't want to get thrown out of the match trying to fight back with him, so I got to stay focused. Sure. But yeah, I try to make every match a fight because I think that I'm not, you know, Jordan Oliver, slick wrestler. I don't have a Jordan Burroughs double leg, but you know, I think I can outfight anyone out there.
But you're scoring more than just points on penalties.
I don't even know how I scored.
Yeah, but you got it. You're the only guy that scored in that match, right?
Yeah. I couldn't even tell you how I scored.
Your defense has gotten better too. You're giving up. I mean, you're talking about it being a fight, but you know, technically you're making a lot of improvements. It's really difficult to tell just how good you are at this point because you're so limited in your international experience.
Yeah, one thing I really feel like I have very, very, very solid defense. I wrestle Franklin Gomez at least once a week. Very, very high-powered, high offense guy. You know, I wrestle Jason Knopf every day. He takes 100 shots. I wrestle Zane. So I have really good training partners, and it's something that I really try to focus on is having really good head position and really good head and hands defense. And it's helpful, you know, because I can take selective shots out there, and I feel like I have the power and the skills to score on anybody. So it's a matter of really just staying in my match and wrestling in my positions and attacking when I want to.
So when he did that last push on your face after the match was over, you just smiled and laughed at him, right? I mean, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, I really got under his skin if he's acting that out of control, you know, and the reality is he never even locked his hands on my legs or came close to scoring on me, so, you know, he should reevaluate what he's doing and maybe think about how he can get to my legs instead of trying to slap me in the face. You know, the last guy poked me right in my eyeball, you know, just because I was clubbing him a little bit too hard, but that's wrestling. Yeah. Like I said, you know, I like when they do that because it brings the best of me out.
Hey Frank, the first time kind of this atmosphere, like in this event, as an Olympian, is it kind of living up to what you felt like it was going to be?
Oh yeah, yeah, I mean, we were pulling up here, you know, I was like smiling on the whole drive over, and I was just ready to compete, and, you know, practice was getting a little bit long-winded for me, you know, just grinding and grinding and grinding, so when it came today, I was very excited, you know, and pulling into this arena and pulling into here and warming up on the mat, you know, this is the part I love. You know, I like this a lot better than practice, and I like this a lot better than, you know, Colorado